Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master and Pro Player, and we are here to play Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern. Oh yeah, we're playing the Great Hayashi list, playing Smuggler's Copter and Fairy Conclave, and Chalice of the Void in the main deck. But before we get into that, we're going to thank our sponsor, the Manabase.com. If you want to read about the new bans that have come to Commander, go check out Blake Trelevin's The Jester's Recap on the Manabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. We did not win the die roll, but we're going to keep this. Slow hand, because, you know, that's what it is. That's what it's like with this list. Not a lot of things to do on turn one, but that also gives us some chance to do something with Fairy Con. What is with these decks? We just talked about Haste beats Conclave. Another Haste deck? What is going on here? Come on, Ether Vial. Not Ether Vial. Might be useful. Looks like Goblins. Got Chalice of the Void. Chalice on one. Gonna put a hurt on Goblins. Hopefully. But the problem is that they are usually spewing out a bunch of stuff right now. Goblin Pile Driver, not a big deal. We've got Smuggler's Copter. We have Mutavault. We're gonna eat this. Oh, come on! Not a lucky run with this deck. Not a lucky run. Now what do we do? I think I'm still going to play the Chalice of the Void. Yeah, I think I'm still going to play Chalice of the Void. I don't want to fall too far behind here. Well, it's close. You know, playing Ether Vial helps. It does help. Whatever, we're going to go with this. Because I still can't do anything this turn. And I have to wait at least... Next turn I won't do anything with Ether Vial, so I would burn 2 turns against this deck. This deck doesn't have enough 1-drops in my opinion. So running lands would be good. It would help. Okay, there we go. So we need to put something out there to block these guys. Lightning Bolt's offline, so that's nice. So is Goblin Grenade. It's also nice. Chalice of the Void, you're actually doing some work for us. How to play my creatures optimally. I think we're going to play... We need to block, so we're going to play a Master of the Pearl Trident. Block one of these 1/1 dinks. We're going to take a bit of damage, though. From the Goblin Pile Driver, but we'll have Mutavault online soon enough. Or Smuggler's Copter. Gain first strike, trample until end turn, and can't be blocked by creature tokens this turn. That's fine. That's definitely the first thing that we're going to block. It's the first striker. Otherwise, we can never beat the Pile Driver, ever. We'll just be chump blocking it for forever. All these Mutavaults are nice. And we'll play Silvergill Adept, show Lord of Atlantis. And this is exactly what we will use to crew the Smuggler's Copter. And we are totally on defense. But you know what? Look at all the creatures we have in play. We have the ability to turn this game right around. And it sort of feels like Chalice of the Void is doing something. Opponent has a ton of cards in hand. They can't play them. Chalice of the Void, people. Chalice of the Void. Boom! Oh, you thought I'd forget that? Online? I don't think so. Oh, I get it. Well, that's not good news. So, +2/+2. We go to 1. We will... Do you know what? I take it back. We're not going to now we're not going to crew with Silvergill Adept because whatever we block with is going to die. So I'd rather crew with Mass of the Pearl Trident. Block here, and I guess block the token. Or this thing, because if we draw Echoing Truth, there is an Echoing Truth in the deck. And if we draw Echoing Truth, then we could bounce the tokens. Let's draw a card. It's an island, we don't need it. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have dumped the Ether Bot. We definitely don't need that. What's our clock looking like here? Okay, I can't forget. Well, actually, doing what? I'm probably not ever attacking with Fairy Conclave in this situation. We've got so many Mutavaults. And I'm going to play 2 Lords each turn. So... I'm trying to think, like, do I have any opportunity to attack? I don't think so. Sadly enough, I don't think so. I think I have to sit pretty and block for a little while. Next turn, I'll have some chance to attack. If my opponent plays a haste creature, we're dead. I can only block 3 things. We're at 1 life. Gotta be careful. Oh, there we go. That's some good news. And I think we can attack with a Mutavault. Maybe we can attack with 2 Mutavaults. What if our opponent plays like a Goblin War Chief into a Reckless Bushwhacker? We would die. Yeah, let's just be more careful, I guess. I'll just attack with 1 Mutavault. Try to be as cautious here as possible. I think we've got the game locked up. Like, I think we've got it locked up. Looks pretty good. So if anyone wants to know, I didn't attack with 2 creatures. It's because if my opponent plays Goblin, like, I think it's Goblin War Chief and Reckless Bushwhacker, I think we lose. But anyway, we win. So that's good. That's great. That's great news. Okay, let's bring in these Tideburner Mages. I think we have enough answers to... We have enough answers to a, what's it called, Pile Driver, that we don't need the Dismember. We've got Smuggler's Copter. We've got Mutavault. Spraying Seas is actually not great on the draw, but we need it. We do need it. We need it anyway. Submit this. I think Chalice helped us win that game. We have it again. Dismember is a clunky card, but the board does get gummed up quite a bit. Foundry Street Denizen. We'll start the party off with Ether Vial. And we'll definitely follow it up with Chalice of the Void on 1, and then when we can bounce one of these stupid things with Harbinger of the Tides. And then things will be great. Things will be great. Goblin Pile Driver, no problem. Well, I won't say no problem, but I'll live. I'll live with it. Da da da. Well, the decks that I was thinking about that this could be good against, I was not thinking about Goblins. Let's stem the bleeding right now. Oh, wait a minute. No, I want to actually bounce this thing immediately, because my opponent might not attack. Which in that case, now do we play sprint? Oh, we won the match! And that's the manabase.com Get Dunked On instant replay. We did it. So pretty good showing, I think, for the list. Chalice of the Void, very well, he ended up being really useful here. High variant, maybe this is just a high variance deck. But you know what? Like that was pretty good showing. I think Goblins is a matchup that's really weak for Merfolk, and this list had no problem with it. We have a lot of resources to beat a Goblin pile driver, and Chalice of the Void was just insane. Just resigned on the spot. Probably has a handful of 1-drops. Also thought that their Goblin pile driver was maybe a problem. So we didn't have Conclave, but you know, Chalice beats Goblins on Goblins cry. We made the Goblins cry, people. And we're not talking about battle cry. Goblins have feelings too. That was a rage quit, though. That was for sure a rage quit. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. That was a nice, clean, easy win. We stabilized that 1 life. That was great. So we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon, and we're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu, playing Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.